Hi, welcome to the SpreadX market preview for the week starting the 13th of August. Today we're talking about cable. I don't think you could really find anything as miserable as the pound at the moment, really. It's had an absolutely awful August. Last Friday it fell below $1.28 for the first time, I think, in 13 months. It's really doing poorly, and this is, bearing in mind, in a month that has actually seen a rate hike from the Bank of England, the second time the Bank of England had hiked rates in a decade. So the fact the pound is doing so poorly, despite that, really gives you a sense of how bad things are for sterling at the moment, and how perhaps worried investors are around the chances of a no-deal Brexit. On top of that, also the trade deal concerns causing investors to sort of pour into the dollar as something of a safe haven. This week presents the pound with sort of three chances for a rebound, really, with the wage growth figures on Tuesday, the inflation figures on Wednesday, and the retail sales figures on Thursday. That trio of data caused issues for the pound back in July, sort of cast a doubt over August's rate hike, which obviously did eventually come about, despite being, a fairly dovish rate hike at the time. The only issue with those three figures this week, even if they do see an improvement, is the fact that there isn't really a chance of a rate hike anytime soon from the Bank of England. They've already pulled the trigger in August. It's unlikely that they're going to do it again in the coming months. So that could cause a sort of a muted reaction to those figures, even if they do outperform sort of the disappointing numbers seen back in July. In terms of what our clients are doing, they are fairly heavily buying the pound below $1.28. I think they're sort of fishing about for lows at the moment. It's at it's at its worst price in 13 months. It might not take the biggest improvement in those figures or the slightest signs that Brexit isn't going to end up with no agreement between the EU and the UK to cause a bounce. However, things are still looking hairy for the pound heading into the second half of August.